Fleet Office. Just gonna give you a little informal look at some of our remote control software. The thing to remember about our remote control software is almost entirely bespoke to the application that you're using. I'll show you a quick one that we do for a fleet fan company. These guys put frost fans out into paddocks around various places, and they need to remote control monitor them. We'll see if they've got, this is the test setup company down in Melbourne, so I'm not sure if anything's running at the moment. I was one checking in every 39 seconds ago, so they've got a unit. Your check-in is decided by you guys, how often it reports in with its values. This one isn't doing much. It's just used to go through the cycle and make sure everything's working. In this case, a lot of these are deployed overseas, so we have to make it turn into French as well as English, and therefore they can. These buttons enable something at the other side to change mode. We have various outputs that you can utilize to turn the engine on, off, rev up, rev down. We do that a lot in dredging in particular. We give you the information that you might want to see. We can do an instant refresh. You can see if there are any warnings. These warnings are instant, unlike the check-ins. If you say you only want it to check in every 30 seconds, that's fine, a little bit less data, but the warnings are immediate, so you can get an email alert from that. And of course, a little map telling you where it is. We do co-locate all the other assets on the same map, so you can see where they're in relation to each other. Just to show you some other versions of that we do, we can go and look into one of the larger companies we use for dredging and whatnot, which is Hall Group. I'll just find those guys. Hall Plant Hire, Technical Advisor, and we've looked there. They have a number of different screens and setups. The biggest they have would be the EA634. This is a big dredge here. It's got like 9 engines on it, so all the different engines and boost pumps we record. If it's amber, it means there's no actual information coming through, or that it's in a semi-precarious position. The other data coming through is either green, amber, or red. You tell us what it needs to be to highlight a problem. And these big screens are normally up in offices around the country. If it starts going, any of these turn from green to amber, people start to react. If it goes to red, then obviously you might need to shut something down. This is for the high dependency assets. If we go back and have a look at some of their boost pumps, this is a typical thing that we give to the operator of a dredge. He's got 2 boost pumps behind him, and the information there, they can increase or decrease the RPM. Crash stop button, emergency stop, will always throw up a warning to make sure that you know what you're doing before you confirm a crash stop. Any of these little features we can put in or out of any system. Really is, defined by you, how you like to see information. We can have a little look at some different outlets they have on different sites and whatnot, and that way we get to give you the information that you actually really want or need at that time. Any other questions, come back to us and I'm happy to show you around. The hardware itself regarding the interface is always completely live connection, so it's an internet-based connection, not SMS or anything. Therefore, when you press a button on your iPad or interface, the reaction at the other end is instant. What we do is we use that to power a relay to control whatever circuit that you want to control. We might give you a quarter of a second burst to rev up or rev down, or 1 second or whatever. There really is a little bit of work to be done to make sure it fits your application, but the groundwork and the main componentry and the system is built and absolutely fail-safe. If you've got any questions, come back to me.